Hello, everyone. My name is Ray. Today, I wanted to do a little review, little processing, and little, start sharing about a game called Blair Witch. Just a game that is inspired by original movie from 19th called Blair Witch Project, which is basically about a pair of students going into the cursed woods that is haunted by a freaky supernatural witch. So there was also another movie that they later made, which was a shit. If you're going to watch Blair Witch movie, watch the original one because that's the best one. And yeah, shortly after that, well, not so much, years after that, they made a new game called Blair Witch. And I tried it, I streamed it, and I just got done streaming it like 5 minutes ago. So freshly off the game, I just wanted to share my opinions, my thoughts about the game, what I thought was good, what I thought was bad. So yeah, let's just get started. First thing first, graphically it's very good game. The forest looks amazing. It is dark, immersive, really fearsome, really tense atmosphere. Whether it's day or night, the forest looks scary as fuck either way, which is a good part of the game. That's how it should be. There is also this weird mechanic where you have to rely on your dog to do a lot of finding of stuff, so that can help you find your way through the plot. In the beginning, I thought that was just like waste of the feature. It wasn't really something needed, but when the scary shit happened, that dog right there was my piece of comfort, you know. I ended up being really attached to the dog, whose name is Bullet, by the way. Really cute dog. If not for him, I would be shitting bricks while playing the entire game from the beginning to the start. So yeah, and out of that feature, it just sucks that I couldn't get proper ending with him. I thought the character of main Alice, who is the main character in this game, was very interesting. Obviously, he has some sort of past with the woods, and beyond that, he has a PTSD from his time as a soldier, and it was interesting thing to slowly get to know about and to see how not only hallucinations given by a witch haunts him, but also his own PTSD. And sometimes when you see shit happening in the woods, you're not sure whether or not this is caused by a witch or whether or not that is caused by his own PTSD. So this poor guy is being hunted both by his own insecurities and guilt, as well as by the witch. There's also a main bad guy besides the witch, which is like, who's like a subordinate of the witch. Not sure where they got that from. I don't know why they always give main bad supernatural villains this pseudo subordinate follower that you have to always fight against, and sometimes always ending up either becoming them or killing them or moving on. I'm not sure why they're doing that. That's something they also did with Slenderman in Slenderman Arrival, where there is Kate character who becomes its follower and it chases you and stuff. I'm not sure why they did that. Either way, he's not bad. I think he's interesting. I think there's a parallel where basically which is hunting you because he favors you over him and wants you to, you know, take his place. So there is that subplot over there. So I thought it was interesting. There is also this weird monsters in the woods that was not presented in the original movie. Not sure what's happening in the remake though, because I never watched it. I don't think I'm going to watch it anyway, because original movie is already good as it is. So there's that. I thought those monsters were, well, first few encounters with those monsters was scary as fuck. After that, it became boring. Okay, I think they should have used that once or twice as a like pseudo form of a witch and moved on. But yeah, it is what it is. Whole feature with using camera to affect the real life and somehow use that to traverse from place to place was pretty interesting. I liked that. That was really fun. What I didn't like was that I think this game is too long for its own good, you know. A lot of part of it is just working from point A, from point B, and trying to find a thing that lets you move on to the next part of the map. Otherwise, you are forced to move around the map in a loop. It's kind of annoying. I think a lot of parts could have been taken out of the game, and it still would have been a good experience overall. Yeah, a lot of working. I didn't like that. The last 30 minutes, there's this specific section of the level where there's this house that you have to go in order to find a specific person you are searching the woods for in the first place. If the entire game was that, that would have been one of the best horror games out there. I read previously before playing this game that the last part of the game was amazing, and now that I experienced it, yeah, that was one of the best piece of horror that I experienced in the game. Right there. Just that part alone is right there with the likes of the Outlast and other horror games. So yeah, overall, should you try this game if it's on discount, like I've got it? It's totally worth it, you know. Just a quick 3-4 hour experience of a horror. It's good. At a full price, I don't think so, because entire game is just walking, you know. There's a lot of walking here and there, and that gets boring sometimes. On a discount, grab it and try it. It's good. I say overall, it's a good, solid 7. Yeah, 7 points out of 10. It's good, solid 7-point game. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special. It's not bad, it's not good either. It's okay, it's alright. If anything else, you should try it for Bullet, because that dog is a good dog. You can also customize him, so that you can get attached to him more easily. So yeah, that was my thoughts. 7 out of 10. Try it on a discount. It's a cool little game. Nothing too crazy. And yeah, I'm gonna peace out with that. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace!